Oi, oi, Inception this. DIY haircuts. Do not shave your head. Everyone's shaving their head. It's not funny. It's not clever. Just listen to me. You require one mirror and another mirror to do the back of your head in. Back of your head in. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, firstly what I want to do is you want to brush the hair forward and clip it in place, okay? Sorry that my body composition's a little off. The mini cut is starting tomorrow. So you can wet your hair if you want. I've got quite long hair at the moment, so I tend to scrunch it all forward and then just clip it. Oh yeah, girl, beat it again. Oh, beat it again. Oh yeah. Oh. We're going for the mid fade using these Bayless for men. Not very good. I had Wahl WAHL clippers. They were far superior, but these will do. Mid fade would also go through the beard as well. Once the hair is brushed forward like so, choose a high number, 7 or 8 for example, and see if that's picking up. So you can see it's taking a little bit off. So then what we'll gradually do is just do a 6 and a 5, and then around about here we'll go straight 0, and then we can fade the two together. Oh, my ear!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Banter. When we're doing these skin fades, you don't want to go like that. You want to go in that angle. Don't want like a bowl cut. So imagine like 2 fingers, you want to do like that and then go into a strip around the back. I'm not a barber, by the way. If there's any barbers that watch this and going, or feel that they need to comment because they're suffering from their own insecurities, go ahead. I'm bulletproof. This is the tricky bit. This is when you have to get the opposing mirror close to the back of the chair. Then you'll be using this in one hand and the pair of clippers in the other. My hair, I go with the grain. So my hair around the back goes like wraps round. So I go in that same direction. The back's never gonna look perfect, which is okay. But if we can make sure the beard and the sides are looking decent, then we're alright. Hey look, it will do. It's not great. It's more like an undercut, really. It will do for the time being. Now onto the beard. So what I do with the beard is I grade it down. So obviously we've gone from a skin, which is 0. What I tend to do is like a number 1 and a number 2. So higher up here, I'll do like a 1, then I'll go into like a 2, and then like a 3. So it grades it down a little bit. Once we've faded, we can cut in a little bit, so just straight in. And then we're going up to that line, and then up here. You can use the other mirror to make sure that you're getting a nice line down. Sound off. I feel like I wanna be. And then once I've done that, I'll brush it down, give it a little brush, and any straggly bits, I'll just very carefully, I've got so many grey hairs in there, look. I'll just very carefully shave any off, trying to get that box effect. Just really fading that down, growing this out a little bit more. I reckon I could do that if I had my own cutthroat. Anyway, with these bits, you've got that sort of line anyway from previously cutting. So I go at the top, then just clear any little bits. You can generally see it, and just use your finger. When you start to see it get quite thick, you'll stop there and just use your finger as like a border to get rid of any little bits. For your tash, just brush down past your, I've got a non-existent top lip. Need to get some filler in that. Just into it, cut in and down, and then a little corner bits once they're down, just open your mouth, cut in there. Then what I'll do to finish is put on like a number 6, quite a high number, and just clear. Clear any bits, even it out a bit. And in the shower, I use Kalamazoo by Lush beard and facial wash. Beard oil, Tom Ford Oud is very good. Tried to pick some up in Marbella, but it was all sold out. Here we go. I thought I was gonna have to go to actual A&E then. Not that I'd have had to wait, because this country's coronavirus has shown that we're all a bunch of pussies. Because massive reduction in A&E people there. Because ooh, with a little cut on my knee, maybe I can nurse it at home and not take up resources in hospital. I was gonna say, this isn't turning into an Ibiza cut, because Ibiza is closed this year. 25% capacity in August and 50% capacity in September, I believe. But for British people, because we entered isolation far too late because we think we're better than the world. I know, it's weird, isn't it? We're following scientific advice. Maybe follow common sense. We're behind Italy, 4 weeks behind Italy. So let's go into isolation now. Nah, we'll wait for thousands of people to die a day and then we'll go in. This won't turn into a contest prep either because there's no shows this year. I think there's a few shows, but I'm definitely not entering them. We are using this 6 to 8 week period to clean up a little bit, pull a little bit of fat off and resynthesize so that we are primed and ready to go into our next push. Ideally will be my second blast of the year, hopefully jumping back on board with Callum and aiming to reach maybe 108. I'd love to hit 110, but I think that's relatively unrealistic. So in terms of this mini cut and in this period in general, those that are concerned about losing muscle, I really wouldn't worry as long as we are hitting adequate amounts of protein intake and have some form of resistance, be it bands or dumbbells or even body weight to a certain degree, and taking into account that this is probably an 8 to 10 week period where we are using said equipment, then I wouldn't be too worried about it at all. And especially those in a mini cut, we can go relatively aggressive and not have the lingering thought of, oh my God, I'm gonna lose so much muscle mass. So to open up with around about a 670 calorie reduction from my previous training days and about 500 for my non-training days. So protein goes from 200 to 220 because in my bro science mind, I think that increasing protein on a cut is gonna ensure that I'm not losing tissue. Do something about it. Carbs 550 to 400, so 150 deduction. Fat 75 to 60, so a 15 reduction. Again, slight increase of protein on non-training days. Carbs 400 to 280 and fats 90 to 80. 3,200 calories to 2,700. This will probably decrease each week, and because we don't have the gym to do our cardio, we will probably rely more so on manipulating food over the next 6 to 8 weeks than doing aggressive amounts of cardio. I'm doing 10k steps a day fasted and a couple of HIIT sessions. That'll probably increase, but food will be obviously the biggest factor. Target weight currently 102, hovering around there. It's been nice because I've been maintaining that sort of stabilised at 102, which is nice. First time I've been able to do it, which is another point for people that are in isolation at the moment, that have come off the back of a contest prep, maybe gone into or have gone into an off season, gained a large amount of weight. This is a nice time for your body just to go, right, let's stabilise at whatever weight before we go into our next push. So already knew my maintenance calories, which obviously gave me 102. Looking to get around high 90s, 96, 97 kilos, so around about 5 kg. 6 to 8 weeks, rate of loss 0.6 to 0.8 kilos per week. So obviously you'll get quite a large deduction already when you pull food down from obviously food in the gut and general glycogen and water retention, and then we'll start chipping away at that 0.6 to 0.8 kilograms per week. Going quite clean at the moment, which is quite nice. I feel like I might go down a real bro route and do a clean eating and then have like a little cheat day on a Saturday, for example. Nothing else to do whilst we're in isolation. But there we go. That was just a little insider to what we're doing with this mini cut. I don't know what they call that shot, but he's in the mirror and in...
Obviously I can't see him.
I'm a genius.
Inside of you.
ignore the glasses just because we're about to go out and say happy birthday to Elle's friend. Give me 2 meters, obviously. Give me 2 meters. Luke did say that this coffee is better if it's paired with milk. Yeah, I can see what you mean. It's not bad. It's not bad, but a splash of milk would make it a little bit better. Look at it. That's so annoying when it doesn't do that. Look at it. Look at it. I haven't had any yimbun in a while. Anyone watching this that has gone through the wonderful experience of a black coffee and yimbun will know that it is a feeling that is greatly missed during off season. The mini cut has started. We'll go through macros and cardio soon. But right now, I'm going to take 2 yimbun, so 10 milligrams. This is from Revive MD. I got this, I paid for this, and it came from America. Didn't take too long, it took about 10 to 12 days. I'll take 10 meg with black coffee, and we're waiting on the Vaso burn from Insight, which is Matt Porter's topical cream that has yimbun and other ingredients in there. And what I'll usually do, because this mini cut is relatively short, I'll start that soon, or as soon as it comes. AM expenditure done. Only allowed 1 walk a day, so take full advantage of it. 10,000 calories, 10,000 steps, I apologise, sorry. Capping that at the moment, 10k. Now for meal number 1, instant Marmite craving. Don't know what it is, like clockwork. As soon as the calories come down, Marmite. Breaking the fast with, we'll go 3 slices. So 2 for the eggs and then 1 for some peanut butter and Marmite. And then just 1 pack of oats and some dark chocolate. Rest day fats we bump up. I do know those feels. I'm already 1 day, Brightman messaged to say that, didn't he? 1 day and I'm already going, oh, what calories can I save for this evening? Anyway, one of my favourites on some form of deficit, salad. If you're cutting it, you should have a salad. Volume up the food. Chicken with iceberg lettuce, honey mustard dressing, which is quite high in fat. Only to be consumed on rest days. And the sea salt and crushed black pepper croutons. Probably going to chuck half a pack of rice in there as well. A jasmine. A Thai jasmine. Time to go live with Bridgman. We are doing a 3-part this week to provide some content for everyone in self-isolation. Monday today, first one is me and Bridgman talking about bodybuilding and business. Tomorrow, myself and Joe Brightman talking about how to manage bodybuilding and turning a pro whilst doing the 9 to 5 job. And then on Wednesday, it'll be both Josh and Joe talking about the road to becoming an IFBB pro bodybuilder.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you? I miss you.
I miss you as well, man.
Hey, I hope you've enjoyed that video. I did. What? Oh. No. I hope you enjoyed that video. Just a little bit into mini cutting. In the next episode, we'll go into a full day of eating on this mini cut on a training day. And we'll talk a little bit about cardio. Okay. See you soon. I love you all. Thank you, good night. Much love.